How you all doing, everybody? Happy New Year to you all, and welcome back to the South Coast Anglers channel, back on the beach. So we've had some big blows over the last few days, and we've still got a big blow now. As you can probably hear, there's probably a bit of wind in the microphone, but I am using my new DJI mini mic today, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the audio quality is spot on, and moving forward we get some good audio. It means I can move away over to the rods, talk you through the rods, and I can also talk to you close to the camera. But I hope you're all doing well. We are down Gilkicker beach today. We are meeting Matt down here in a minute. He's running a little bit late, but he'll be down here, and we're going to do a bit of cod fishing, hopefully. There's been a few cod caught out in the boats just off this mark, so hopefully today we can get one off the beach. There was one caught last week, I believe, off the same beach during the day as well, after a storm, so spot on. Hopefully we can get one ourselves amongst some other species, maybe a ray. I would like to try for a dab, so I may do that straight away, and also could get a bass. So we'll probably see all the other winter species, so your whiting, your congers, your pout, and obviously the dogfish. So we're going to get some rigs on, we'll show you and talk you through the rigs, get some bait on and get it out. I've got a lovely new hand towel from Sea Weights, came in my lovely Christmas package, and I'll put a little video up now. He done me a little package with some weights and some rigs in, and you know what, they're the ones. This is a perfect towel though, just hook it onto your side, and it's always handy to, you know, wipe your hands when you need to. So let's get the rigs on, get the baits out. Happy days, let's get them. So we have got our new Tronics Pro cool box, which goes inside the Tronics Pro bucket with the tray. This fits in a tray, and that goes straight in the bucket. Keeps it all nice and compact. So I'll run you through the baits, what we got today. We've got some nice fresh black lugworm from Fish On Bait and Tackle. I haven't actually looked at these yet, but apparently they are very nice. I've got 2 wraps for myself, 2 wraps for young Matthew. Look at those. Some lovely fresh black lugworm. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 small black lug baits with a little dangly bit of squid on the end on the 2-hook clip down rig by Sea Weights. It's got size 8 hooks on it, so I'm hoping I can get myself a dab. We'll try that for an hour or so while the tide's rising, and then depending on how the bite goes, we may put another bigger bait on. So we're just going to be using half a bit of black lug. What we're going to do is thread both pieces onto my baiting needle. This just makes it easier to get on the hooks. So look at those, some tiny size 8 hooks on there, along with some very small pop-up beads. I don't even think I'm going to need a bit of a squid with that. I might just put it out like that. I may put a bit of bait elastic on it next time I put it out, but we'll see how this one goes. Perfect. It's probably not the best lugworm for the dabs, because the dabs do like a bit of smelly lug. And what we're going to do, we're going to get one of our luminous leads actually. We've got one of our luminous grippers by Sea Weights. They come in various colours. You can get these in all sorts. And then we're just going to clip this down and we'll give you a show of the 2-hook clip down rig. There we go. So you've got your bait stop at the bottom there with the luminous lead, down to a bit of black lug, a couple of loomy beads, and then the second one there, all lovely, streamlined and clipped down. Let's get this out and then we'll sort out the second bigger bait. So Matt's just walking down the beach there with all his gear, looking sorry for, oh, what's happened there? So first bait going out on the Sea Weights 2-hook clip down rig, size 8 hooks. We're going to give this like a medium cast, we're not going to cast it too far. Ooh. Here he comes, man, the myth. That's gripped in. Happy days. Let's get the second rig sorted and get it out. What's up? No. It's the windiest it's going to be. Right, here we go. Second rig going out is the Sea Weights dongle rig with the loomy lead on the bottom. Brilliant components. What I've done is I've put a single black lug alongside a whole squid and we're going to get that fired out. Happy days. We're going to put this on the multiplier. I haven't cast a multiplier for a while, so that should be fun. Let's do it. Very windy. Don't know how well it's going to go, but we shall see. We shall see. Come on. Made a fish. Made a cod. See the bait. That felt like it went miles, but it didn't go very far at all. We're trying to punch through the wind here, so very difficult. I think I might have just had a bite on that rod. I'll come help you with your tent, mate. 2 secs. I'll come help you, 2 secs. Matt the idiot trying to put up his tent like a plonker. Right, let's go out, Matt. Come on, let's see the fish. So, 2 rods in the water now. I think it's going to be difficult until we see the first positive bite because it is very windy. We've got like 20-mile-an-hour winds at the moment. It's meant to be calming down later, but should be all good. We've got about 2.5 hours till high tide. We're going to be fishing it up for 2.5 hours and then probably down for 2.5 hours. So we get the best of both sides of the tide. I can't get the baits out very far at the minute because we've got the wind coming straight in our face. And it's very hard to punch through that wind. But, you know, we are fishing a fairly deep venue and the fish should come in close to the shore to feed after these blows we've been having. So fingers crossed, it does pay off. So if you haven't checked out Sea Weights, Sea Weights is our channel sponsor. And they've been very kind to us, sent us a nice little Christmas gift. And I'll tell you what, these towels are lovely. Even just rubbing my hands in this towel just makes me warm. It's very nice, light material. And obviously you can clip it to your salopettes or your belt or something like that. But yeah, big shout out to Sea Weights. If you haven't checked them out, check out seaweights.co.uk. Let's get to the fishing. Right, it must have been at least 20 minutes since I chucked that first bait out, so I'm going to bring it in and have a look. I don't believe I've seen any bites, but you never know. No, there's nothing on there. I don't believe so anyway. We've still got our lug baits. So nothing's touched that. I'm probably just going to put this one back out, to be honest. Seems silly to waste that black lug. Still in perfect condition. So I'm going to clip this down and get it straight back out. I ain't wasting no bait today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this one a lot lower, just to try and get both of the baits in the bottom. So we are quite elevated up here, so you can do it. We just want to catch one of them little dabs. All we want is one little dab. So along with the bucket and the mic, I've also got the new Achios Sea Legs tripod for Christmas. It is a lovely tripod. You've got the lovely big knobs down the bottom to undo the tripod. It stands around 6 foot long. You've got the lovely leg locks up to a nice wide tripod rest. And you've got these as well. These are very handy because in there, I don't know if you can see, there is some slots. So if you put your line in there, you can still pull the line through. But yeah, happy days. Today, the rods and reels we're using is, we've got the Tronics Pro Exion Match, paired up with an old Ambassador 6500 Sports Mag. And then we've got a Hellraiser with the Akuma Surf 8K. Happy days. It's looking lovely down here today for a fishing session. The water's nice and murky. We've got a big blow, we've got a bit of surf. We just need the fish. Hopefully they turn up at some point. We're only on our second cast, so let's see the fish. So I had no luck with the squid and black lug, came in untouched. So what I've done is, I've cut a mackerel head down its body and I'll put it on the dongle rig. It's looking very bassy out there now. The tide's coming up, so I'm just going to chuck this out probably 20-30 yards and see if we can pick up a bass. So I know the bass do run through it. I've had plenty of bass out in the sieve in this area, so perfect. But the thing is, we could pick up a conger like this as well, or a ray. We'll see how it goes. We'll set our drag. Happy days. Still no fish. Matt's not had any fish. I don't think we've, either of us have seen any bites as of such. But yeah, it is cold. It is cold. This is one thing I haven't mentioned actually before. I got sent this jacket by Kemimoto. It's a gilet style jacket, and basically what it's got is it's got a power pack in the left hand pocket and it's heated. And I'll tell you what, it's been a game changer. I haven't actually got it on yet because my body's not overly cold, it's just my hands that are cold. But check it out on Amazon, Kemimoto, spelled like so. And check out the heated gilets. It's got 3 settings, so low, medium and high. And on the medium setting, it probably lasts for about maybe 6-7 hours. And that's plenty enough time for your fishing session. I'll tell you what, it is a game changer though. If you haven't got one, you need to get one. Come on, the fish. Looks like we're getting a bite on the black lug baits. Just been up speaking to Matt. I came back, my line was a little bit slack. It seems we have a fish on. What it's going to be, I don't know. I'm hoping it's a dab. It's probably not going to be. We're about an hour before high tide now. Matt's had a pout, and this could be my first fish, if it's still on. Let's go have a look. And of course, we got ourselves a whiting. Not the world's biggest, but this does save the blank. And it looks like he's got his guts coming out, so we'll get this one in the bucket. We may use it as bass bait. But yeah, one little whiting, saves the blank. Happy days. Woo. Looks like we're getting another bite on the black lug baits. It's been very quiet recently. Here he goes. Come on. Please be a dab. Feels like a dogfish to me. I know. It's another whiting. Slightly bigger one, but yeah, nothing decent yet. Still no dab. We're gonna get this fella straight back. He was only lip hooked. It's his lucky day. If you haven't seen Fisherman Matt, here he is.
You may not know me. About 2 subs, so yeah, do with our sub buttons if I can get 3 by the end of the video. Thank you.
See. Here you go. So I was literally just saying to Matt, I said, I'm surprised we haven't even seen any dogs. Just pulled in my dongle rig to change the bait. Look, absolutely tiny dog. Swallowed the circle hook. I think that's a 5.0 as well. No, it might be a 4.0 actually. Yeah, tiny little dog. Look, he's regurgitating the bait. Live footage of a dogfish regurgitating my bait. Go on, give me some more. There he goes. Cheers, brother. I'm sorry you're going to be hungry now, but it is what it is. God. Dogfish of that size taking a whole squid and 2 black lug. It's going to be a tough session tonight to get something decent out, I think. We're already struggling. It's been high tide. It's getting very cold as well. Got my old heated jacket on now. But yeah, we'll get him back. We'll get another bait out. I'm going to try mackerel and squid this time. We're probably going to catch another dog, but you never know. We could get something nice. Oh, it looks like the tide's starting to ebb now. There's a bit of tide out there, so hopefully on the outgoing tide we'll be able to pick up something decent. It'd be a shame if neither of us can get at least one decent fish, because we are trying, but I thought it was going to be more productive than this. Just had a drop back on the left hand rod. We're getting taps on the right hand rod. Let that left one bite away. We'll bring this right one. Hopefully it don't go tearing off. Yeah, it was a whiting. He just fell off. Another little pin whiting. I'm not going to show you him. He's gone straight back. Right, let's bring in this big rod, see if there's anything on there. I haven't seen a bite since, so it's either gone or just sat on there. I think it's gone. It's probably a dogger. Another one bites the dust. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, another whiting. I've got one more lugworm left, so I'm probably going to put that out, and then I might use one of these as a bass bait. If you can't beat them, use them. So the black lug baits are getting hammered now, nearly every cast within 5-10 minutes. So what I've done is I've prepared a lovely little whiting bait on a Sea Weights pulley pennel rig. It's just the head and guts with a circle hook on the top and a 4-0 on the bottom. So we'll get that slung out after this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fish on. Still there? That was quite an aggressive bite, that one. Probably only another whiting. It's not even on there. We'll put it back down. That could have been a dab. They are aggressive biters. It was indeed a whiting, and he's just fallen off. Right, I'm going to get the whiting out there now, one that I've prepared, and I'm going to get this one into the bucket. So I already had one in the bucket, so at least I've got one as a backup now. Happy days. Let's get the whiting out, and hopefully catch a bitty bass. So another big bait wasted on another dirty dogger. We've still got the whiting out there on the bass rod, but the big bait's just picking up these little dogs at the moment. Absolute pain. We'll get him back and try another. We might try a whole squid. Try a whole squid, see how that goes. Bring you back soon. Well, friends, it's pretty dire. I mean, Matt's still got his flapper out and he's still pulling in whiting, pout and dogs, but I've just got the two big baits and they're not really doing a lot. I've been out on a lot of sessions recently and it's just been the same old story. Whiting, dogfish, pout. I've been trying for the dabs, I've been trying for the bass, I've been trying for the rays, and just I haven't been having any luck. So I've started so many videos and I just haven't published them because there's no content. But we'll keep playing along for a little bit longer. I'll change up my big bait in a second. I'll probably keep the whiting out there for now. You never know, it can pop off at any time. But we'll get the big bait in and we'll probably have a dogfish on there. And then we'll get the bait refresh and get it back out. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I appreciate it. Let's get a big fish. Come on! Ooh, it's a bit spooky, isn't it? Well, guys, we are on the last cast. I can't imagine there's going to be much come from this last cast, but I've just freshened up the baits. I've put a whole squid on one and half a mackerel on the other. I'm really surprised we haven't seen anything decent today. Very, very strange. We've just had a big blow and it's still blowing now, like I said earlier. It's rough out there, the water's coloured, but all we've had is whiting and dogfish. Matt's had a few pout, but that's about it. So I'll come back to you after bringing these last casts. Hopefully we have a nice fish on both rods. Wish me luck. Awful session today, awful session. I've really struggled to kick off 2025 with a bang, but I've got a few plans in the pipe work. I'm on the charter boat next week, so the video after this should be the charter trip. That should be good. We've got some nice weather coming up. And then also in the same week, I may get myself up the River Ada and do a bit of flounder fishing. I always try to get out there once a year, just for the flounders and have a little go. So if you haven't already, please make sure you've subscribed to the channel and you'll be notified when these videos come out. They should be a couple of good videos. We're going after spur dogs on the charter trip, so I've never caught spur dogs, so that'd be cool. But yeah, hopefully they're a lot better sessions than what we've had to the start of this year. Awful. Well guys, that is it from me this evening. Me and Matt are heading off home. We haven't had a great session. We've been out here for about 6 hours and we haven't caught anything other than dogs, white and pout. So that's just a showcase of how the winter fishing is here on the south coast. You can catch some nice fish, but they are very few and far between. You got to get through the small stuff first, man. But you know, until next time guys, don't forget to check out seawaits.co.uk. And these towels are absolute a lifesaver. $3.99, they're all yours. Take care all, till next time.